So it's Galatasaray now. McCollum passes to Green. And the rejection by Udo. Unhindered, going all the way. Passes it to Slukas. He feeds it to Vesely. Udo kicks to Vesely. Pass to Bogdanovic. Lets the three fly. Good. Bogdanovic has got the game going with his first points of the game for Fenerbahce.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
Out of bounds. Galatasaray takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Here's Green. He drains the quick shot.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Slukas passes to Bogdanovic. It's deflected. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Here's Vesely. Bogdanovic dishes to Udo. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic, no luck. So it's Galatasaray now. Here's Goulet. And the rejection by Udo. And it's out of bounds to Galatasaray. They'll retain possession. Now the pass to Lasme over Udo. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Vesely. Lets it fly. Quick shot. There, and it's off target. Here's Goulet. Deflects the pass. McCollum passes to Goulet. It's deflected. Down low. One-on-one here.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And here is Galatasaray. Passes it to Mitsov. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bogdanovic has got 7 points. Fenerbahce on D. 3-point lead. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Goulet. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now, here's Vesely. He's guarded closely. It's stolen by Green.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Fenerbahce on D. It's a 3-point game. Inside. Here's Lasme. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Here's Vesely. And here's Udo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
So it's Galatasaray now. They trail by 3.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Slukas passes to Vesely. Inside. There's the steal. Finished off the break. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Galatasaray.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The drive by Green. Good on the shot. Green's got his second basket of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Loose ball. Loose ball.
Several teams changing it up here. 1:44 left in the first. Here's Dixon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Goulier to the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blake forward call. Simple.
And Galatasaray making a change here. And he can't hit the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. Boy, you got to love it. A picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Counts for 2.
Yeah, it does. Almost makes it a little more special, though, when you can have a little bit of grace as opposed to just the full Monty with the power.
It's tipped out of bounds. Galatasaray takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And Galatasaray making a change here. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Over to the wing. Here's Dixon. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
That's his first personal foul.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Consequin, that's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Fenerbahce.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Now here is Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The dish to Antic. To the left wing. Shoots the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Galatasaray trails by 6. Picked his pocket. Here's Datome. Down low. There's the pass to Hickman. Launches a 3. Shot by Datome, no good. And here comes the break. It's hauled in by Antic.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
To the middle. Pass to Hickman. Over in the corner to Tome. No good from outside. So it's Galatasaray now. 6-point game. Pass to Connigan. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Hickman. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Still better Bache.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Dishes it to Vesely. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Fenerbahce leading by 6. To the inside. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Davis. Can't get it to go. And it's Fenerbahce the other way. And they're on the break. Throws it up high. The feed to Tome. Fires the three. And Davis pulls it down. Vesely kicks to Tome. To the paint. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rebound by Vesely. And here's Fenerbahce. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Feeds it to Tome. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Galatasaray.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Out of bounds, Fenerbahce takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Fenerbahce leading by 6. Slukas passes to Vesely. All alone. And he gets it to go. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Green. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Out of bounds, Galatasaray takes possession. Dixon's checked in for Fenerbahce. And Galatasaray making a change here. Green passes to Lasme. And good on the basket. Book it.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Free throw line jump shot. The shot, no good. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
So it's Fenerbahce now. Slukas passes to Bogdanovic. The stupendous finish in traffic. Bogdanovic has got 9. Here's McCollum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the rejection by Udo. And it's out of bounds to Fenerbahce. They'll retain possession. And Galatasaray making a change here. And the pass to Dixon. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Galatasaray takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Galatasaray trails by 4. Here's Schilb. Galatasaray again missing. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. Slukas. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
And the rejection by Udo.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Fenerbahce leading by 7. To the paint. There's Slukas. And he converts the layup.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
20 seconds left to play in the first half. Stolen. Inside. Here's Udo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Fenerbahce shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. And here they come. Swiped it away. Here's Hončić. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. So it's Galatasaray now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Lazme. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Green. He's guarded closely. Misses from short range. Fenerbahce leading by 7. And Bogdanovich kicks to Udo. Cuts off the pass. Here's Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Green's got 8 points.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Fires from the wing. Misses off the left iron.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Lazme. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. The dish now to Udo. Inside. Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. Goulet passes to Lazme. Here's Green. Can't get it to go. And it's Fenerbahce the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Right block shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 14 points for him. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Down low, here's Vesely. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Here's Udo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
So it's Fenerbahce now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Down low. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
First free throw is good, and Galatasaray will go with a different look here. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Here's Davis, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line, Davis.
And that one falls for Davis. And Fenerbahce making a change here. Antic is checked in. That one is no good. Fenerbahce leading by 11. Orlu. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Yeah, you can't fall asleep in transition. Everybody needs to hightail it back to stop these fast break chances.
Davis, the pass to Turk Yilmaz. It's hauled in by Antic. And here's Fenerbahce. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure. We talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Galatasaray trails by 13. Stolen away. They're running. Throws it up high.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Out of bounds, Fenerbahce takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Galatasaray making a change here.
Number 8.
It's stolen by Davis. To the paint. Out of bounds, Fenerbahce takes possession.
Fenerbahce, Ulker, Istanbul ball.
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Dusan Kontekin. 2.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Fenerbahce.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Vesely's checked in for Fenerbahce. Galatasaray trails by 16, and that's an intentional foul. A minute 42 left in the third. Pass to Turk Yilmaz. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to Connigan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Dixon. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
First personal foul. Substitution for Galatasaray. Blake Gilden.
1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Passes it to Detome. Here's Hauntic. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Fenerbahce leading by 16. He dishes it to Detome. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. No good.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Out of bounds. Galatasaray takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
It's tipped. 2 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Fenerbahce leading by 18. Dishes to Bogdanovic with the shot. Udo kicks to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And he gets it to go. McCollum's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Galatasaray. Slukas passes to Bogdanovic. Udo kicks to Vesely. Udo dishes to Vesely. Here's Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
To the right side. Here's Mitsov. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Green. Davis.
Galatasaray trails by 19. Here's Green. Connects on the 9-footer.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
There's the feed to Vesely. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And they're moving it up. On up the court. Finished off the break. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
So it's Fenerbahce now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And it's Vesely missing. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Fenerbahce, Ulker, Istanbul ball.
Fenerbahce leading by 15. Kalinic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot.
Good.
1 free throw coming his way.
Hit.
How
One
about
shot.
battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Galatasaray trails by 17. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
There's a good screen to the inside. It's stolen by Green. And the pass to Goulet. It's tipped.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Dives for it. It's stolen. Here's the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break. Here we go. Here's McCollum. And the rejection by Udo. And it's out of bounds to Galatasaray. They'll retain possession.
Timeout. Start it.
Galatasaray timeout. Ladies and gentlemen,
Galatasaray calls timeout.
Number 61.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third personal foul.
Here's Konsigan. Galatasaray again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
At the elbow, it's Udo. Here's Vesely. That three off the mark. It's deflected. It's stolen by Udo. Vesely kicks to Udo. Here's Goulet. Here's Konsigan. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
And Fenerbahce making a change here. Datome's checked in. Now, here's Vesely. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Udo with the stuff.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Fenerbahce leading by 18. Got a piece of it. Vesely passes to Slukas. He kicks to Bogdanovic. Here's Datome. Here's Udo. Datome dishes to Vesely. But they'll get another chance. Offline with his three.
This shot's just, it's not there right now.
Number
With this team
61.
leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Datome kicks to Udo. And they're pushing it up. On up the court. McCollum, no good.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And it's a completely new group for Fenerbahce.
Foul. Number 18. That's his first personal foul.
Fenerbahce on D.
This is not the time to be cracking and breaking down. He's had 3 turnovers just in the fourth quarter.
That's a great point, but they still have time. It's just he's got to get it together.
And he gets it to go.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point. You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was. And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
It's hauled in by Onsic. From deep, no good. So we see Fenerbahce get the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and
Welcome, everyone. Let's get... ready for some basketball on 2K Sports. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing Fenerbahçe Ulker Istanbul.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So it's Fenerbahçe now. Bogut the pass to Barnes. Here's Curry. Off target at the rim.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Udo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game.
So it's Fenerbahçe now. Rebounded by Bogut. Thompson outside. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. Right side, Green. Stolen by Vesely. And they're moving it up. It's stolen by Curry. Stolen by Vesely. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. So the wing on the left. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here's Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
And it's Golden State's ball. And it's Green missing. Stolen by Thompson. Barnes can't get it to go. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Dishes to Bogdanovich.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Curry, good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Feeds to Bogdanovich. Pass to Vesely. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Barnes. Thompson passes to Green. Trying to get open is Thompson. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Bogut. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Here's Curry. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Fenerbahçe trails by 6. Udo dishes to Vesely. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Fenerbahçe making a change here. Datome's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
It's deflected. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Lucas. Makes it off the glass. So it's the Warriors now, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Lucas, he's covered by Thompson. Spates with the block. And Thompson kicks to Green.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Barbosa kicks to Ezeli. Passes it to Hickman. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. It's a tie ball game.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
They get it back. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got his first bucket of the night.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston.
Foul. Number 5. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Barbosa. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement. It epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Rush is checked in. Iguodala with the steal. The pass to Livingston. They grabbed their own miss. Stripped it away. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Barbosa. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Thompson outside. And the wide-open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Udo, the pass to Vesely. There's the bucket. Good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And Udo with the stuff.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Bogut.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Dixon's checked in for Fenerbahce. And then for Golden State, Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Brandon Rush. Udo, the pass to Dixon. Inside, got a piece of it. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Spates. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Slukas passes to Udo. The feed to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Fenerbahce again missing. Now here's Spates. He's guarded closely. A solo fast break. Here's Slukas. It's Clark with the rebound. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Bogdanovich. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for Fenerbahce. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Fenerbahce.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And he commits the intentional foul. And Fenerbahce making a change here.
First personal foul coming onto the floor for Fenerbahce.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And that one's good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Barnes kicks to Green. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And stolen by Spates. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes with the ball. And there's Green on the assist by Barnes. 8 points for Draymond Green.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Spates. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now the Warriors moving it up. And that one's good, Barnes. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Datome knocks down the 3 ball. Datome's got 5 now. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Here's Clark. It's hauled in by Antic.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So both teams making some changes here. Lets it go from 11. Azili can't get it to go. Fenerbahce trails by 3. Kicks it to Datome. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Barnes. He has 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Datome. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
They get a hand on it. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Shoots. Shot by Detome, no good.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And that's going to be a travel.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson dishes to Livingston. Back to Thompson. The layup missed.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him. That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
They get it back. Pass to Slukas. For the tie, got a piece of it, but he stays with it. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Barnes, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he misses all 3. Fenerbahce trails by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Green with the block. And it's out of bounds to Fenerbahce. They'll retain possession.
Fenerbahce ball.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. It's stolen by Green. That's tipped. Here's Bogdanovich. Can't get it to go.
The game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
There's Slukas. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got his second bucket.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
It's stolen by Bogut. And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot. Fenerbahce shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line.
The first free throw is good. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Hey, watch Curry, watch Curry.
To the wing on the left. It's tipped. Here's Bogut. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Harold Antich, he's checked in for Udo. The Warriors also with a sub. Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Antich. And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry passes to Rush. Baseline J on the way, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
To the paint, here's Antich. Rush with the steal. Poke loose. And here we go. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Curry to the paint. Here's Green. Second chance shot. That's tipped. All going up court. And the basket by Datome.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And he gets the bucket. Spades has got 12 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ontic can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Shot from free throw range. And that one comes up a bit short.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The Warriors leading. Has to rush. No luck.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Fenerbahce again missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And here's the break. Here's Bogdanovich. Good. And Fenerbahce leads by 1.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Out to the wing. Now here's Speights. He's tightly guarded. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. And here's Fenerbahce. Dishes to Ontic. Passes to Dixon. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Here's Ontic. They swipe it. There's the pass to Clark. Back to Barbosa. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Speights. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Leandro Barbosa. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on the free throw. And Fenerbahce making a change here. Vesely's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Andrew Bogut checked in for Brandon Rush. And he's good on the second. Fenerbahce trails by 4. Feeds it to Vesely. And it's sent back by Bogut. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. Warriors leading by 4. Out of bounds, Fenerbahce takes possession. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
A shot by Thompson, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow! And a great show through 3 quarters. As we enter the 4th, who will carry the day? The Warriors on top as they wrap up the 3rd quarter on a 14-4 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And the final period of play just about to start. Here's Curry. It's deflected. And here comes the break. Here's Udo. And that one's good. Udo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Fenerbahce. Warriors leading by 7. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's Fenerbahce now. Pulls from the top of the key. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala.
That's his first personal foul.
To the inside. Here's Lucas. Deflected by Thompson. And it's out of bounds to Fenerbahce. They'll retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Warriors substitution. Draymond Green.
Here is Vesely. Pass to Lucas. Kalinic. No good with the triple. So it's the Warriors now. Bogut kicks to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Inside, intercepted. Lucas, covered by Barnes. Here's Hickman. Fenerbahce again missing.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Vesely. Pushing it up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Hickman.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Green kicks to Barnes. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Second shot opportunity. Barnes can't get it to go.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And Fenerbahce making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and Green gets it to go.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And here's the fast break. Pushing it up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's good.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
And defensively, you've got to recognize that threat and make the correction.
Luigi Di Tome's checked in for Fenerbahce. Here's Bogut, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Stolen by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Di Tome. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Curry wide open, and that's going to be a travel.
Still holding the lead. That's the good thing, but they've hurt themselves with the turnovers.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Clark. They're losing ground, and they've got to take better care of the basketball if they want to maintain the momentum.
Oh, and here we go. Bogut's got it, the fast break chance. No good off the front iron. Fenerbahce trails by 4. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Vesely with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Looking at the game for Udo, he's got 10 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
And both free throws good for Udo.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Pulls from the top of the key. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it. He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Curry. And the shot is good. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, the drive to the bucket was great, but the finger roll was even better.
Fenerbahce calls timeout.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. I got a chance to hear what the home team head coach was saying to his players. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
And he's good on the first of three.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge, no question about it.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Here's Curry. Stolen by Vesely. And it's sent back by Bogut. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Soft touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Vesely. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Shot by Datome, no good.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Well, Luigi Datome in this one, he's got 13 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bogdanovich. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Warriors leading. Money!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bogut. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Vesely. A lot is on the line here.
Boy, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
And that's an intentional foul. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Slukas passes to Bogdanovich. Nails it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Not at all what he had in mind when he stepped to the line. He could have put it away there.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Poke it down low. You don't want him. It's good!
Timeout.
Defense the key here.
Absolutely, guys. Not a good time to foul here when you're over the limit.
Fenerbahce calls timeout. They're losing by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovich. Count it!
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg is cooking with gas.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So we see Fenerbahce get the win here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do.